When you get going with your first Say Something in Welsh session, there's one thing that will immediately feel quite stressful. You'll start making mistakes and you won't like it. You're not alone, nobody does, but mistakes are gold dust. There is excellent research in memory formation which shows very clearly that moving quickly and making lots of mistakes is the fastest way to build strong memories. If you try to avoid mistakes, if you press the pause button for ages or refuse to speak until you're certain you can get it right, you will actually be slowing yourself down. If, by contrast, you jump in, start making the first sound that comes to your mind as soon as you've heard the English prompt, then you will learn much, much faster. Now, jumping in is much easier when you learn to love mistakes. To love mistakes. Well, to love mistakes, you need to think about them in a slightly different way. Now, there are only two kinds of mistakes when you're speaking Welsh. There are the ones that you notice and the ones that you don't notice. Now, the ones that you don't notice do not matter at all because they don't upset you, and so you keep on going, and eventually your brain gets enough information to correct the mistake, sometimes entirely without you even noticing. Now, the mistakes that you notice, they're the ones that upset you. They're the ones that upset everybody who's trying to learn a language. But hang on a moment, let's think about this. What's happening when you notice a mistake? Neurologically speaking, what's actually going on in your brain? Well, the moment when you notice is the moment when your brain compares what you said to the correct model and identifies a difference. And that will actually help it get closer to the model next time. So look, we have another word we can use for this particularly interesting moment. It's called learning. So yes, what you think of as a mistake, what you get frustrated and upset about, that is actually the precise moment when your brain is learning. So every single time you notice a mistake, you should actually be raising a glass of something to celebrate what your brain has done, and you should feel proud of what you are doing. When you realize that a mistake is actually the moment of learning, then you can start to learn to love your mistakes, and then you're happier jumping in, and then you learn faster, which becomes the perfect virtuous circle. I really can't overemphasize this. Mistakes are the ultimate shortcut to success with learning Welsh. The more you make, the faster you make them, the better you will do. Now, next week, I'll tell you how friends, including some friends you haven't actually met yet, can help you succeed even faster with Welsh. But until then, hwyl am y tro. Goodbye for now.